This video is brought to you by Elgato Gaming. For the best gameplay capture there is, pick up an Elgato today. And sponsored by G2A.com. For the cheapest games, MSP and PSN codes. Links are in the description. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the West Ham career mode in FIFA 17. Welcome to it. Immediately kicking things off, as you can clearly see, with a game against Manchester City. And if you've also taken a look at the table, if you've been following it, then you should know it's 1v2. And they are really, at the moment, our biggest threat to potentially winning the Premier League. Although there are definitely some other clubs that are in contention. But they are the immediate threat right now. And who knows, if we actually do beat them, then maybe it's not going to be them anymore. Maybe it turns to be Liverpool or Leicester City. Who knows? But either way, it's a huge game to play at the Emirates to start things off. Or the Etihad, sorry. My apologies. And then we move on into the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And honestly, probably going to sim that game, to be fair. Against, I know it's quarterfinals. I know we're a pretty far way in. But again, FA Cup, I'm focusing on Premier League and Champions League. That's what I want. So, probably sim the game against Stoke. We're going to play the final game, the second leg against PSG. We drew the home leg 1-1. And then we've got Aston Villa and then the game against Liverpool, which I'm probably going to play that Liverpool game. So, it's Manchester City, PSG, and then, of course, Liverpool. We already played Liverpool and PSG in the previous episode, and now we play them again. But before we actually get into this game against Manchester City, I'll reveal to you that, yes, it was Joe Cole. That was the player that I tried to get you guys to guess in the previous episode. A little legend edition of Guess the Player. And we are going to do another legend edition of Guess the Player at the end of this episode as well. But so here we go. Etihad Stadium, Manchester City. And if we were to allow them, God forbid, to actually win this game and they get the 3 points and they come right into the title race, I would hate for that. For us to be 9 points clear with still a fair few games to go and so many more points to get, but for us to be 9 games clear at one point in the Premier League and to not go on and win it would be just, it'd be gut-wrenching. So we've got to make sure that we win these games immediately, starting off with Manchester City. Come on. This is just such an insanely huge game in our season right now. I'm sure there are plenty of other clubs, Liverpool, Leicester, that are all watching very eagerly as well. They're probably hoping that actually... It's interesting for them, isn't it, though? They're probably hoping that they... that bloody Manchester City actually end up beating us, don't they? And again, if you remember in the previous episode, I actually did a little bit of research and found out that the best ever defensive team ever in Premier League history was Chelsea back in 2005 with 15 goals conceded. I'm trying to make sure that I do not concede more than 15 goals this season. Just as like a little side quest or whatever, just try to get that done. The main goal is clearly to win the Premier League, but if we do that too, then I'll take it. So this Manchester City team that is just so insanely good on paper, so many incredible players, they're the team that we have to beat, and we have to beat them, really. I mean, a draw, I suppose, could also be considered a good result for us, but a win would be monumental. All right, taking on a few. Having to go back, that's fine. Lacazette's pretty deep, but look at this! An amazing start, surely! Oh, saved by Geronimo Rulli. I tried finessing it when I should have just blasted it past him. But what an amazing, great chance to start. I hope I will not rue that opportunity later. We need to just get a good chance right back again. Lanzini creating some space with some brilliant movement, and Rulli's just saving everything. Oh, Nelson Semedo has lost. He's lost big time to Raheem Sterling there. And the cross cleared away. Payet, what are you fucking doing? You've taken... I don't believe it. From a counter-attack, from a fucking counter-attack, they've just ran down with Sterling, just belted down, whipped in across. We blocked it. I go to clear it. Payet gets in the fucking way, blocks the clearance, and then I'm not controlling him. He just collides with one of the players in their box. They've won a BS penalty, and now they might potentially go 1-0 up. This will be one of the most ridiculously undeserved fucking leads so far in this fucking career. And I have a feeling he'll go right. And he has. And he chips it, and he's grabbed it. I can't believe it. Alright, it's still 0-0. We've got away with it. But fuck me, we shouldn't have been able to get away with shit. We were killing them to start this game, and they nearly bloody took the lead. That pisses me off. I'm mad now. I'm mad. Now I just want to get the lead back. Bang. Amavi save. But you are fucking kidding me! You missed the diving header! Are you? Did you even need to dive? You surely could have kept your feet there. This is... You know, I can't imagine how mad I'd be if we fucking conceded that penalty. Take him on, Payet. Go. You've got to use whatever pace you have to get away from Zabaleta here. And he sort of has here. I'll tell you what. Done nicely. The run by Fosu Mensah. The finesse by Fosu Mensah. There we go. That is the lead that we've really fucking deserved. But 27 minutes, that's how long it took. I don't care how long. We take the lead. The former Manchester United man, actually, coming to the Etihad Stadium and scoring against City. Slide tackle is absolutely stunning. Need to make the right run now, though. Come on, we have to score from that, surely. Another save from... I tell you what, we could be 2, 3, 4 goals up right now. And I'm not even kidding with the 4. We've had 3 or 4 really good goal-scoring opportunities. He is stretched as far as he can to stop that one. And honestly, apart from that one penalty scare, I really do think that Manchester City have just been pretty average, to be fair. They look good on the ball, but when it comes to actual goal-scoring opportunities and, you know, getting close to taking the lead or getting an equaliser, it's just not happened for them. They've really not been all too good. Sterling has been their best player by far, I'd imagine, or De Bruyne. They're just... I gotta shut up now because fucking look at this. That is the worst defense you're ever going to see. Instead of fucking focusing on the game, I focus on commentary. And you know what? Every fucking time I do that, look how shit this is. I'm just letting them run right through. That's woeful. I really, every now and again, I just have to fucking stop talking. Like, I get into a real bit of trouble like that, and I just continue talking. And I'm just like, no, I've just got to fucking concentrate. What's he meant to going to take on a few? I look up, and who do I see? Fucking nobody. But Lanzini's worked well to get in a good spot. Lanzini will shoot, and come on, Lacazette. There we go. 1, 2, there we go. West Ham lead again. Oh, shit, man. I got, again, really confused there. He's turned and struck that. I was so hoping that would end up going in, because that would have been a stunning goal. Oh, De Bruyne's in here, though. Come on, you got to defend smartly. We've let it get over the back. It's a 2-2. Oh, how... Again, I just don't know how they got past. How the fuck did that fall to Sterling? He had all the time in the world to head it home. Lafont got a hand onto it. What's this? Come on. How did... Nelson Semedo just not fucking do anything there. He just let it go right past him. Payet on the right. Good turn. Come on, Payet. Just gets past. Nice. Up the middle. Good ball there. Maybe back for Payet again. That's lovely play. Lovely play. Geronimo Rulli with another save. He has been racking them up. He's getting close to 10, I would imagine. Ayew. Witsel. Come on. Another one. Now Payet again. Sharp turn. A little fake shot. Scoop turn. Brilliant stuff, Payet. Oh, saved by Rulli again. Fuck off with the amount of saves this cunt's had. It's bullshit. Now they get another chance. Fuck if they score. If they score, I will be so fucking furious. Mangala clears it. Come on. Good pass there. Nice. Lacazette. You know what? Try to take him on. He's gone down. Fucking stay on your feet. Oh, come on. Now they're going to get everybody back. Oh my God. I thought I made the tackle. He hasn't done it. De Bruyne. Shot on target. Saved by Lafont. Well, we may as well just park the bus now. If we're not going to get a chance, let's just fucking make sure that we don't concede. Please, Witsel, good stuff. Knock it forward again, please. Yeah, no, there was no way. So we're going to take a 2-2 draw. And to think, I really do think we actually did so well in this game. We played so well against Manchester City. Away, we did stunningly. But we do not get the win. We picked up 2 goals. Geronimo Rulli made so many fucking saves, but we just made some shit errors. Like that first goal that I conceded, I just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I just wouldn't concentrate. I just let that happen. So annoying. And then the shit with Semedo just let me get right past him. No effort to clear whatsoever. Fucking garbage. The best thing that happened in that game is that I now know exactly what goalkeeper I'm going to pick up in like a future career mode. Because fucking Geronimo Rulli. That is mad. I'm telling you. Like... Joe Hart's on, I think he's on loan in-game in career mode, so he's probably going to come back to Manchester City at some point. You've got Bravo, you've got Caballero. Seriously, they're loaded for goalkeepers. I reckon you could get Geronimo Rulli on the cheap, and from what I've seen, he's a fucking stellar goalkeeper, so I'm keeping my eye on him. But that was a real chance to take 3 points off of our, you know, the team that's chasing us the most, and we could have really just, we nearly could have put it to bed. But nope, it's still very much up for grabs, or at least potentially. Some new drills now. I've still got Lafont getting his goalkeeping drills, but we're going to go with Fernandes and Fosu-Mensah. Now that we've taken a few players that are sort of mid-70s up into their 80s, like Oxford and like Lafont himself, even though he'll still keep getting drills, I'm going to now take those next few players that are just outside of maybe potentially getting games to up to the level where, yeah, no, they're definitely without a doubt players that could absolutely get games in the future, like Fernandes. Being 76, you know, you'd rather play Lanzini, maybe Masonda at centre attacking midfield or Sampanara. But with Fernandes, if we get him up to like an 80, then I'll strongly consider him. The same goes for Fosu-Mensah. So they're the changes to the training drills. We're probably going to stick with this until the end of the season as well. And we have had a shocking start this time out. Look at that, D, C, and an F. But that's okay. We get a whole week-long break till this next match against Stoke City, which again, a game I'm going to simulate. And You know what? I'm even going to risk putting the second team out there for this one. And this, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if we do go on to win the game and go through to the semi-finals, means, of course, that we're going to Wembley. And since we're going to Wembley, I am not going to sim any more games then. I'm going to be playing every other game in the FA Cup, the semi-final, and hopefully maybe even the final. But all that depends on whether or not we get past Stoke City right now. You would think, hopefully, we can get the job done being at home, even with the second team. They look decent, and they have done it. They have gone on and won 2-1, so there will be no FA Cup title defence. We were able to beat Liverpool. We played a game in the FA Cup, at least one against Liverpool in the replay. Got the job done. The second team this time, even at home, even against Stoke City, couldn't do it. So they go through, unfortunately, to the semi-finals, and that's it. We're done. We get around about $500,000 for getting as far as we do in the FA Cup, plus all the money we got before, but that's where it stops. There will be no title defence of the FA Cup this time, but at least now we get to completely focus on the two leagues or the two cups that I wanted to go for the most. The Champions League and the Premier League. We couldn't win our previous knockout game against Stoke City, but now we have to try to do it against PSG away at the Parc des Princes. It's going to be tougher, even with a better team, but we are just, I don't know. I just cannot be knocked out of both competitions in the same episode. I can't have it. I'm sorry, PSG, but we are just going to get this win. Let's go. Come on. But the team once again standing in our way. I'm trying to see if there are any changes, and I don't think I can see all too many, apart from the fact that Danilo Pereira starts. Matuidi is in. I know that they don't have Verratti. No, that's Arsenal. Sorry, I got it mixed up. A few changes to their starting 11. I would argue it's probably a tougher team, and they will get it kicked off. Here we go then. Second leg underway. Yeah, that was no good. Dyer's going to get it. Lanzini, he just got hunted. What a chance out of nothing! Out of absolutely nothing! And Payet will score in the 5th minute, and we take the lead on aggregate. There's the away goal too. Amazing stuff right there. I passed it to Lanzini. He was getting hunted down by Matuidi, who tackled, and then I thought, it's going to be claimed by one of their defenders. It got all the way through to Payet, who finished right past the keeper. They have a set piece in a good area. Is he going to take it, lay it off? He'll lay it off himself. He'll strike. It gets blocked. It's just bouncing around. But how about that exit ball? That's fantastic. Aurier cuts it off. Bastard. Strike. Oh, side netting. And on the right, yeah, there we go. We've allowed a lot of space for Antonio to run here. And the cross blocked. Antonio will take it again. Cross it again. Header maybe Lacazette. That was number 2. That was absolutely number 2. And he's just put it wide. No, can't be sliding it. There is no fucking way you're going to give me another yellow card for that. That is a joke. This referee's bored. He's a cunt. He's fucking corrupt. Fuck him off. He didn't even fucking go to ground. The defender didn't even, the guy that we tackled didn't even, fall over. He just sort of rode the tackle, jumped over him, and he was, fine. And the referee just completely stopped. Didn't even play an advantage or anything. It just sent him off. Just gets the pass off before being tackled. Ever since the Payet goal, it really just was all PSG. There's another foul. I think I went in for a slide tackle before he passed, and I think it's going to be another yellow card. You fucking bet you. This referee's letting him fly. If it's way too far out, I'm going to keep this down low. And you know what? I'm going to try something here. Lacazette. Got it to him. Amavi! Oh, the space was there. Pulled the trigger, but it's so fucking just way over the crossbar. That's a good ball. Come on, guys. We're too flat-footed. Lucas cuts it back. Cavani has belted it past Lafont. They just found pass after pass so accurately. And there is the equaliser. You know what? It just been coming as well. Lucas whipped in. Ruben Semedo can't win the header. Marquinhos. They're just getting first to the fucking ball every time. They're playing so much better than we are. Is there any time? Oh, no, there's not. And it's going to go to extra time. This fucking half. Oh, the whole game ever since the goal from Payet. No, that's not a clean tackle either. This referee, I don't know how many fouls he's called against me today, but it'd be a fucking staggering amount. I know it would. Again, I'm getting somebody on the line. Can't take any risks. Cannot do it. Cavani will shoot. And that's pretty close. Dyer, I need you to... you know what? That's fine. I was just smashing RB because I wanted Nelson Semedo to get forward. But I tell you what, this is a big opportunity here. Lacazette, fake shot, decent, bang, Lacazette, saved by Areola. These fucking keepers are coming up with some incredible stops. Let's go for it, cross. Decent delivery of that, keeper's not coming out for it. Can't win it though. And Tep, keep it on the deck, son. And again, Antonio. And again, please, strike this hard! Lacazette, don't tell me he got in the way. I think he actually got in the fucking way. Yeah, I'm sure that's an offside. Lacazette fucking Zet. I had so many good for some reason, vibes about you in this game. But you fucking block an incredible opportunity to score. We might get a chance here. Come on. Dedicate numbers forward. Right-hand side again. He gets tackled. Eric Dyer again. Eric Dyer again is the one that turns over in a shit situation. Right-hand side. Keeper. Lucas has scored. 120th minute. The absolute last second. And that is that. And as soon as we turned it over, they just went. And look at all the space that they had as well. Where was my left back? Who was marking Lucas? Where was my left back right there? I have no fucking idea. It's gotten past Lafont. They've scored, and there's just no time for us to get one back. And look, there's no time. There's just no time. I just have to run forward with Antonio, tackled by Cavani. That's it, done. We won't even get penalties. We are knocked out of the Champions League in the absolute last second. And we just fell apart so quickly in just a matter of moments. Not even just... So West Ham will go no further than the round of 16 in the knockouts. To be fair, West Ham reaching knockout Champions League football is a fucking feat in itself, but we go no further than that. We could have had the chance to have played teams like, I don't know, Bayer Leverkusen. Isn't that funny? Bayer Leverkusen, Lyon, Real Madrid got through, Chelsea got through, Liverpool too. Tottenham beaten fucking Barcelona. That's crazy. Atletico Madrid go through as well. And then, of course, PSG. Who knows who we could have ended up getting. We could have gone through maybe to the quarters, maybe the semis, maybe the final. Who knows? But unfortunately for us, it ends in the round of 16. Well, now it's just Premier League football. And the fact that it's just Premier League football maybe it could be considered a good thing. Because now we can absolutely make fucking sure that we win the league and make sure that we go through to the Champions League next season. That's career mode for you though. There's highs, there's lows, there's like jubilation, and then there's heartbreak like that. And now we move on into other games like 1-1 draws against Aston Villa. They equalised in the 74th minute. It was an away game yet, but still even Aston Villa, the team on the very fucking bottom, they get a draw. But anyway then, last game of the day. These are all fucking tough matches, aren't they? Manchester City, then you've got fucking PSG, and then Liverpool. I mean, man, it's just a tough finish to this season so far, but nothing but Premier League games, so we are definitely going to get not some of the stronger teams of Europe anymore, if you know what I mean. But here we go. It is going to be West Ham versus Liverpool at home. Finally, a home game too in this episode. Let's go. So bring it on then. Here we go. Final Premier League game of the episode. I'm really hoping that Manchester City, whoever they play, end up losing, because if they do, then that means that both Manchester City and Liverpool, and maybe Leicester City as well, I didn't get a look at their total, maybe they're all at least 10 points behind us at the moment, and that is like a stunning lead right there. For everyone below me to be in a I had to have a double-digit lead on them in the table would be superb. But let's hopefully do it then. A win. We need a win in this episode. That's a fucking big thing. That's like, we haven't actually won a game yet. Good pass. Very good pass. And look at this. You know, Dyer can take a pop from distance. There we go. Eric Dyer. Oh, man. We have a love-hate relationship with this fucker, don't we? He can just fuck it up for you so badly and then pull out something like that. A banging goal. 1-0. And there we go. That's a perfect start in this game. Just waited for that defender, whoever he was, number 21, to come at MasterBucks on the ball. Gave it off to Dyer. Struck that one. Just getting past the guy in front. And again, just finding its way in the net. Payet. Sharp to... Oh, beautiful. Over the top now, please. Good. Decent. Antonio. That was a fucking shot. He didn't even hit the fucking ball. Come on. I cannot do with this BS. I know I've been doing a lot of complaining in this episode so far, and I apologize if it's starting to get a bit annoying, but trust me, I don't want to fucking do it. And I won't complain if the game doesn't give me shit to complain about. Lacazette, come on, run. Run hard, Lacazette, go. Right-hand side. That is just not the ball that we need there. Block, though. Clean. Antonio, cross. Decent cross. Lacazette! That was on target. And Laura Ikari has had to make a big save. I'm going to pass this to Antonio. He can hopefully run forward or give it off again. Can Dyer try it again? Why not? Bang, strike. Saved by Karius. Oh, yes. Come on now. This is looking a bit better, isn't it? Kouyaté again. And maybe back. Beautiful work this. And Lacazette, he can finally bury this game. And that touch made it look a lot more spectacular, didn't it? There we go. Lacazette, I thought he was going to get so many goals in the game against PSG. Had a weird vibe. That was fucking wrong, wasn't it? But at least he gets one in this game to really put this game to bed. Come on, nice 1-2 play there. Just got back to him. Just sort of up in the air, flicks it up a little bit, and just rifles it into that top corner. Come on, I'm going to get someone running forward, as far forward as possible, and we are going to hopefully pick up a goal. Right up in the air. I got none of my players around the ball. Of course, it goes right up in the air, and look, there's no West Ham players fucking anywhere. Look at this, to go straight up in the air like that, and not only does it fall to Klein, but it falls to their goalkeeper too. Oh, to cap it off, there's also a fucking injury. Seriously, fuck this cunt of a game. And that will do it then. Bit of a scare, but we do get the 2-1 victory. Annoyed to have lost the clean sheet. Don't know how the ball can go right up in the air, take so long to come back down, in a box that's full of nearly every single player on the pitch, and for there to just be nobody at all where the ball was. I couldn't fucking fathom it. But okay then, 2-1, we'll take it. And fucking how about Eric Dyer? Holy shit, that goal in the first. That was incredible. And this, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much concludes the episode. Very mixed episode. There was definitely some disappointment and then some good wins in there as well. That win against Liverpool is going to be huge. But now we take a look and see that the battle for, I again, don't want to say it, but really the battle for second right now, I think most people would probably agree, is definitely between Leicester, Manchester City and Liverpool. So getting that win against them was probably really shaking that up as well. 2 more days left to go until the match against Everton. Another player wants out, Peter Morris. We'll have to take a look at him as well. Anyway, the next episode, the first game in it will be a match against Everton at home. And yeah, really, we're just seeing out the rest of the season and just finishing off the Premier League, hopefully pretty strong. You've got Crystal Palace, who you would expect to be doing a lot worse than Everton, or for Everton to be doing way better. But no, Palace are actually in contention for a Champions League spot, as I think Tottenham Hotspur, and Chelsea too, obviously much higher up the table too. And you know what, I'm even going to say it as well, I think even Bournemouth, we're going to have to look at the table, but I think even Bournemouth are doing pretty well. But that is the end of the episode, guys, and you know what that means. It's time to guess the player again. This time again, like the last episode, it's a legend edition. And so then, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is the player that you have to try to guess. Who is this player? If you do know who he is, then be sure to leave him in the comments down below. Of course, a player that used to play for West Ham, currently not at the moment, of course. That's why this is a legend Guess the Player edition anyway. But if you do know who the player is, leave him in the comments down below. And if you're down there, maybe leave a like as well. And if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't already. But until the next episode, guys, my name's MasterBucks. Thank you once again all so much for watching. And until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.